Def Noodles' show has turned into a hot mess. Let's just take a look. Let's react to it.
Today is the single greatest day in internet history, folks, because the train wreck that is a Tana Mojo's TanaCon makes it on to Dr. Phil. David Dobrik returns. Call Me Carson returns. And Tati Westbrook returns.
So if Dobrik and Westbrook don't return, I'm gonna be mad because he clickbaited again.
Joe Rogan is scared for his life.
Can never be woke enough. That's the problem. It keeps going. It keeps going further and further and further down the line. And if you get to the point where you capitulate, where you agree to all these demands, it will eventually get to straight white men are not allowed to talk.
Okay, what Joe Rogan is saying is absolutely true. And I don't like this kind of reverse, issue that's going on. But look at how Def Noodles responds.
That is terrifying, folks. I am so happy that Joe Rogan, a straight white man, is standing up for what's right on the largest podcast in the world, hosted by a straight white man.
Wait, you're saying that because of the color of Joe Rogan's skin, he can't have an opinion on this, and because of the size of his platform, he can't have an opinion on this? This is just straight up the R word. It's straight up reverse R-wordism. But was that even a response, Def Noodles? Literally, it wasn't.
Privilege to express yourself when other people of color have been silenced throughout history. It will be, you're not allowed to go outside.
Folks, I am shaking at the thought of what the world would be like without straight white men.
It's human nature to dream about utopia.
To dream about utopia. I get the sarcasm in what he's doing here, but not really. Remember, his sarcasm is kind of like pushing of the opposite of what Joe's saying, if that makes sense.
A place better than here.
Well, whatever happens, this cat in a Minecraft house would end up missing straight white men after a couple of millennia.
Because so many people were imprisoned for so many years. I mean, I'm not joking.
No, I know.
It really will get there. It's that crazy.
Thank goodness we have Joe Rogan, folks, standing up for straight white men who are, for the first time...
I don't think he was standing up for anything. He was talking about censorship. He's talking about censorship based on someone's appearance.
Time ever having to wonder what it's gonna be like not being on top for the last 2 seconds. And in other news...
What does that even mean? This was his segment. This is what internet response has turned into. This is considered commentary at all? It's not comedy. I don't know what you can say. What was his point? He's lost track. He didn't say anything there. He didn't make a point there. He just made himself look bad.
Hide your girlfriends and boyfriends and maybe even your excavators. In fact,
God, his show is horrible.
Everybody just go underground now. Because it seems like Minecraft YouTuber Call Me Carson is also trying to make a comeback after tweeting this out.
Oh, good. Well, okay, let's see what we've got for one of the comebacks. One of the clickbait comebacks.
That is the best comeback tweet I've seen since James Charles made a 7-minute video trying to get ahead of an article exposing him.
Accidental tweet, carry on.
Ah, jeez, Call Me Carson just forgot to switch to his burner before.
Actually, you forgot not to clickbait the hell out of everybody. It's like, or what, is clickbait okay now as long as Def Noodles is sarcastic about it? No, it's not.
Sending the tweet. But that wasn't the only thing Call Me Carson did on Twitter. He also liked this tweet.
Every drama channel on YouTube explaining how Call Me Carson accidentally tweeted something means that he's coming back.
That is actually very observant on Carson's part. Thank goodness he's just testing the waters before actually coming back.
Wait, how though? How do we get this then? It's not just off a little bit. It's absolutely misrepresented. So now you're 2 for 2, Def Noodles.
News, Tati Westbrook resurfaced after nearly a year in a photo with fans that she got tagged in on Instagram, which means absolutely nothing, but it makes a great video title. And now, pal,
it makes a great video title, even though it means absolutely nothing. So he's basically now just, happy that he lies to us, happy that he wastes our time, happy that he pulls random people off the internet in for nothing, right?
Pleasure. Anyway,
how is this not the worst channel that exists with over 500,000 subscribers? How did he even get there? I don't know. But either way, a waste of time. It's an absolute waste of time. It's not funny. Nothing about it was funny. The jokes didn't hit. And look at the thumbnail. Look at this thumbnail real quick. I gotta show you this thumbnail. Doesn't he just look weird? Doesn't he just look unhappy? I mean, my God, dude. It's like he's miserable. I just don't get it, Def Noodles. How do you pander any harder than this? It's ridiculous. You're racist. You're straight up racist. Well, I mean, let's just change one word. Let's just change one word right here and ask yourself, would people call you racist for changing that word? Then it's racist. Straight up. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? How is Def Noodles not canceled for being racist here? Though, I mean, his audience agrees with him. So, you know, this tweet was deleted by the tweet author. So he goes in and cultivates his tweet responses. I know what you're thinking, UNIRock. Why are we over here on KJP's Twitter? Because she's found a way to blow herself up again, to grow on YouTube again, to come back after her past controversy. How does she do that? By pretending to be a hero, by pretending to be concerned about people in a cult and trying to save them. She's a hero. She's nice. She's the best person ever, right? She says to the members of the IBLP, a cult-like following is what she says. I agree with her. I'm not saying they're not. Just some people wouldn't agree with that. So I might direct you to 2 websites that provide survivor stories and education about how the group has misused the Bible. Recovering Grace and Homeschoolers Anonymous are great resources if you're thinking about leaving. She does a thread, and she's just a hero now. So if you didn't know, KJP is back and blowing up, and it's like the whole Tati lawsuit never happened. She's been growing. Actually, let me go to Social Blade and show you. Let's take a look-see. Oh, damn. She's going to be getting up to 200K soon. She's making them views. Look at that. What videos are making views? You know. Okay, so Tati Westbrook is not returning yet, as Def Noodles will say. I think it's going to be coming soon. I think that the lawsuit and other things that have happened on social media are setting the stage for Tati Westbrook to return, as you know. But for Def Noodles to clickbait the title like he's doing, and there's probably other people doing it also, it's just disgusting. Def Noodles, my goodness, if there's anyone that deserves to be canceled, it's definitely the cancel culture brigade. It's those people out there like Katie and Def Noodles who do this stuff constantly, live off of cancel culture, and when they get criticism, they run from it, they lie about it, and they can't take it. So why should you be the person that divvies out cancel culture if this is how you are? It's just ridiculous. So, is Tati coming back? Let me know in the comments section. And let's just make this a short video because I'm going to be uploading on my other channel. This is what Def Noodles inspires. This is what he is. This is what his fans are. And they operate off of misinformation, disinformation, cherry-pick stories, cancel culture. Just had to get that in there. So it turns out GABBIE HANNA is being accused of stealing her siblings' art for her book. Instead of paying somebody to draw for a book, she just took her siblings' art and never credited them in any way, shape, or form. One of them is calls themselves Riot Siren 121, and they say, "This is an example of concept work I did for the book. When I was approached by my sister, she asked me to read her poems and create art for use in the book. I was given a 2 or 3 day deadline, and I know right now she's downplaying my effort. I want all of you to know out there that no matter how much somebody puts you down, blah, 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 who cares?" GABBIE HANNA, remember I told you about this cringy breakdown she had on social media maybe a week ago? And finally, over on Katie's Twitter, you're gonna find her say this, and I think it's the perfect thing to end this out on. People here know the full story of what's happened with her in the last while, and Def Noodles, and GABBIE, and a few other people. Let's take a look at what Katie said here to end the video. "I love when my critics show up on my channel to claim I'm misrepresenting the cult teaching and what they believe about marriage, but they refuse to read the dozens of comments from women cult survivors who state I'm explaining it exactly how they are taught." And she puts the little hand over her face. I don't think anyone necessarily is discussing that when they criticize you. I think they're discussing some of your other clickbait, and I'm not going to go into it here. Keep an eye out, though. I'll break it down further as we go. Just a quick video for you. I'm going to go ahead and jump out.